Okay, and we're back. Gerald Celente is with us once a month. It is the 9th of December. It is Thursday. It is the first full week of the month, and much has happened since Gerald was with us last, and he has, of course, been as busy as ever. If you go to his website, trendsresearch.com, you will see him live, as it were, in a number of audio and video clips. He has been much in demand. Gerald, are you there?
I'm here, Jeff.
Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. Miss being on your show.
Well, thank you. And let me see. Is this going to turn into Trends Celente Leaks next, or what? This is this whole thing is getting to be weirder all the time. Assange is under arrest now. If you saw him in the back of the Scotland Yard car, in one of the pictures, he's blonde again, and I don't know what to make of this guy. Is he an MK Ultra dupe? This woman who claims he raped her says she slept through the second sexual encounter. The first was consensual, but she slept through the second and then claims he didn't use a condom, so he's being extradited, and bail was denied the guy. It's weird. Furthermore, the State Department apparently has cleared all of the Wikileaks documents, none of which really pose any kind of a national security threat. They're rather like the National Enquirer, in a way, in terms of government leaks. I don't know what you think about it, but that's my take. Tell us more.
Well, if you go to our website, trendsjournal.com, and you go to the media blog, and I'm on Fox. They sent a satellite up here, and of course I'm only looking into the camera, and they have 4 guys out there trying to destroy me, because what I'm saying when the WikiLeaks leaked was that what they were saying was what a bunch of buffoons, lightweights, losers, liars, crooks and thieves that we call our presidents, prime ministers, and secretaries of this and that. And they want to cover it up. Mm-hmm. And they're coming out with the bogus line that it endangers our people out there that are doing special work to keep us all safe.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I've heard that one before. I said to them, and they have a CIA guy on there trying to, giving that look, this guy, he's right out of a comic book. The square jaw, the blonde hair, and a lot of BS, indoctrinated since he's a little boy, and still a little boy, a brave guy with all his pals behind him. So if you go to the website, you can see what went on. Mm-hmm. And they're trying to cover this up because it's a hydrogen bomb of truth. What the world stage is one big burlesque-oni. It's a bunch of losers out there that are posing as these people that know more than we do, and you find out what a crowd it is. The same jerks you knew in high school and college. The ones that wanted to be the class presidents and the head of the student councils. The suck-ups, the brown-noses, the glad-handers. Now you call them Obama, Clinton, Bush. You could call them Sarkozy. You could call them Merkel. You could call them, every one of them, a jerk, a loser, and a lightweight. Yep. And what they're doing is they're intimidating the people so that they continue to look up to them, and they're trying to bring down this guy Assange. Think of it. Think of it, Jeff. You pointed it out. This guy, Interpol, they put out Interpol to find this guy because he didn't use a rubber. I mean, come on. Yeah. If that was a breaking the law, I'd be doing life for about 100 times, plus all the guys that I know. What a setup. Send predator drones into sovereign countries and kill innocent people. Yeah. Hey, that's okay. Sure. Start wars for fake reasons and sell your books like Bush is doing at over $1 million a clip on fake information. That's all right.
Well, speaking of millions, we've killed at least 2 million in Iraq and 2 to 3 million in Afghanistan, but that's okay. But the guy allegedly doesn't use a condom with a woman who allegedly slept through the sexual encounter, which, of course, is rather laughable in and of itself.
Well, again, what's the government doing in this business?
Yeah.
This is between two people, two
It
adults.
Well,
what a bunch of baloney.
Total. He's on his way to Sweden. They're going to extradite him. Here's the story.
And again, this is only to cover up the frauds, the lies, the criminal activities that the governments are involved in.
It's big-time misdirection. That's what it is, and they're quite good at it, but you make the point very clear. We should be sophisticated enough to laugh this crap off, but we're not. And that's the tragedy of it. We are so brainwashed by TV and mind control mechanisms, otherwise known as the mass media, that people aren't doing what you're suggesting. They're missing the point.
A lot of them aren't, and a lot of people are getting it.
Well, I hope so. I hope so. Here's a story that just came in a little while ago. Senator Mitch McConnell called Assange a high-tech terrorist. Now, that was on Meet the Press, okay? There's a real problem.
Press.
Yeah.
Meet the suck-ups. What press?
Suck-ups. I concur. He said if it's found that Assange, or Assange, however you want to pronounce it, hasn't violated the law, then the law should be changed.
Hey,
there we go
he
again.
said so.
Yep, there he is.
Hey, McConnell says so. The guy that's been paid off by every corporation, every business person that wants a favor. Oh, Senator McConnell. Here, let me make this really clear for anybody that can't understand the deal. Here's the way it works. All right, it's 10:14 p.m. Eastern Time. You're going to get up at 5:30 in the morning tomorrow. If the kids are sick, forget about it. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Get somebody to take care of them. That lousy commute that takes you an hour and a half, suck up and do it. Don't give me any baloney. Go to work at a job that you hate, but you're taking the job because you need the money.
Yeah.
You have to pay the bills, and it has some benefit. And your boss is a jerk, and you can't stand your coworkers. I don't want to hear any complaining.
Yeah,
and stay late. You have to stay late.
Right.
And then make that commute back. And then feed your kids some garbage that you have that you call food. And then call it a night and start the next day.
The great American lifestyle, Gerald.
And
what
listen,
are you talking about?
I don't want any back talk, but I want your money. I'm going to take your money, and I'm going to give it to my friends.
That's right.
And if you don't like it, I'm going to get the goon squad after you. We can call them the IRS.
Well, we
can call them anything that you want.
That's right.
I want your money. My name is Mitch McConnell. My name is Boner. My name is Bush. My name is Clinton. My name is Obama. My name is Reed, Pelosi, Frank Dodd. That's my name. I'll tell you what to think, what to believe. You just turn over your money. And I'm going to give it to my buddy over there, Ben Blowhard Bernanke. And he's going to distribute it to all the banks and all the businesses and all the hedge funds, and they're going to borrow billions and trillions at zero interest rate.
I hope you got this out.
And then they're going to loan it back to you, and if you're late 5 seconds on that credit card,
20%.
Jerk, you're going to pay me 30%.
Well, whatever.
That's
20, 30.
The deal.
You got it. No, did you get any of this out on Fox?
I got a lot of it out on Fox.
Good
and
man.
they tried snowballing me, stonewalling me, and what a bunch of disgusting individuals. And I asked them, and I put this out there, have any one of them come up to my place, and we'll do live television, face-to-face, with me controlling the dials, and we'll see a different show.
Yeah, you got it. Absolutely correct. Brilliantly summed up by Gerald. This is all another exercise in keeping the sheep confused. Fortunately, a lot of them are waking up, but how much so, I don't know. Nobody really knows because we can't properly assay the flock anymore. They keep us all confused. But misdirection, you bet. There is a lot of talk about these Wikileaks, which are, again, sanitized and they're not doing any damage at all, being used to justify the Patriot Act legislation to control the Internet. And maybe that's where it's going, because these people who are calling for Assange to be executed and put on trial for treason are our elected legislators and representatives in Washington, folks. They're not some drunks in a bar somewhere. They
are drunks in a bar.
Well, they should.
They're the legislators.
You got it. That's the same thing. D.C. Back in a minute with Gerald Celente in just a couple. All right, let's get right back to Gerald Celente with us once a month, and I hope you'll click on his name and do subscribe the Trends Journal, one of the most remarkable things that I read regularly when they come out. There is nothing better. Let's be clear. The over 250,000 pages of these cables amounted to some geopolitical Jerry Springer quality, he said, she said, nonsense, really, to make countries look petty and stupid, which they already were doing a very good job on their own. They revealed absolutely nothing new that wasn't already known or well suspected by almost anyone who watches the geopolitical scene with any kind of cognizance at all. The information simply stoked existing flames by airing geopolitical dirty laundry, nothing more, no secret weapons, no major arms deals, no tactical locations, no troops, nothing going on, and no revealing the ID of secret agents. There's nothing there. I guess he's made the Pentagon Papers look great. So what we have here is, again, a lot of noise. A call for the potential execution of this Assange, who is probably just another useful idiot. But these things have been all cleansed. There's no question about that. Everybody knows that now who studied it. There's just nothing there, Gerald. I don't understand how these people get away with being so allegedly incompetent, although we both know they're being quite competent. The people you mentioned, the bums in the bars in Washington, D.C. Where is this going to go? How much more of this are we going to take? Now they're threatening that they're going to release documents that may harm, God help us all, the Bank of America, and then they may reveal the truth about UFOs and ETs. That's next up. Nothing of any substance. Zero.
I think this is very big. And what it is, it's the beginning of journalism 2.0. And Wikileaks is really showing what it could all be, because it's broken out of the realm of controlled media. And there are going to be many people, those that are afraid to stand up and speak out, that will leak things. There will be those with an axe to grind that will be leaking things.
Hope they leak some things of substance.
But there is substance to this, Jeff, in the sense that what it does, it confirms what many people believed by the people. It confirms it by the people that are on the inside. So, yeah, we know that Berlusconi, is one burlesque show.
Sure he is.
But when you hear the